morning and welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host, Judy Mannings, and today's session is with Health Educator Jerri Haslem. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP is empowering people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization with more than 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate on their behalf, all of them, without regard to politics. Since the pandemic began, AARP Alabama has continued to provide opportunities for people to stay engaged from home. Mindful Movement provides an opportunity for you to keep moving in the safety of your own home. Hi, Jerri.
Hello, Judy. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's been a while since we introduced you to the audience. So at this time, will you tell our viewers who you are and let them know what we'll be working on today?
Absolutely. I am Jerri Haslem, and I'm just excited to be here with you for my movements on Tuesday. What I want you to know is when you come to this class, it's all about you. It's not about what you think, it's about how you feel. Because what we do, we have functional movements. I try to do things that will incorporate in your everyday life, in your everyday lifestyle. So the only thing that I require is a smile. I'm an advocate of health, but my whole thing is your movement and your satisfaction as movement is what I'm wanting. So if you do nothing but give me a smile, I'll take it.
All right, Jerri, and with that, I always try and wear my smile, not just for you, but for myself. It makes you feel so good. So, folks, remember, before you begin any exercise routine, you should consult with your physician to be sure it's safe to participate. All right, Jerri, smile, let's get started.
Let's get started today, Judy, and welcome. I thank all of you for joining me today. We will utilize the chair, and you may be thinking, what? We're sitting down. But even with the chair, I try to let you know that you can move because sometimes you may be on a Zoom call meeting after meeting. So what can you do while sitting there to give yourself some type of movement, to get that body awake and alive and moving? So today we're going to use this chair and I will show you things, demonstrate them, and ask you to join me as we do them, if that's fair enough. So first thing I want you to do is just to have your feet flat and comfortable. You're relaxed. Now, what you may not realize is when you're sitting at your desk or just sitting at a table, you may not realize how important sitting up can be for your body. When you sit up, and I'm not saying bring your shoulders up. I don't want that type of stress. I want you to sit tall from your midsection. So you're sitting up and you're sitting tall, in essence, from your hips up. No slouching, none of this, none of that. Your shoulders are back. You're sitting up nice and tall. So think about sitting up from your waist, if that makes sense. Okay? So you're going to sit up nice and tall. I have a back on my chair, but even if I don't have a back on my chair, I'm going to rely on me sitting up nice and tall to be that back for me. So I'm not going to lean on my chair. I'm going to sit up. And just that will get your body engaged and being aware that we are about to move. So you're sitting up nice and tall. You're giving me that smile. And what I want you to do right here, I want you to sit up and just lean over, not roll, but lean over. So you're leaning forward and then you're going to bring that back. Again, it is not a roll. Think about you're your own folding chair. So you're sitting up and just from your waist and your hips, you're going to lean over. It's like you're stretching from your hips. They don't come out of the chair. You're just going to lean forward, not rolling, but leaning. There you go. Now bring it back. I want 2 more of those just to get that body up. So you're leaning up and you're coming back. One more time. Lean forward and bring it back. Now, when you're saying, well, Jerri, why are we doing that? The first thing I want you to understand is that your upper body, it can move independently from your lower body. And a lot of times we utilize the lower body and we don't make that upper body move as much, okay? So making sure that we're giving it mobility and balance and strength. So again, it's only the upper body. And what I'm gonna do, I'm simply going to think about that barbershop pole, and they may not even have those anymore. That tells you how old I am, but it's turning. And I want you from your waist to simply turn to one side of your chair from your waist and bring it back. Now notice my upper body moved, but it moved because of my core, because of my midsection. So this is the part that's turning my body, and my shoulders are just there for the ride. So I'm turning with my waist, okay? Turning with my waist. So I'm up, I'm spiraling up, okay? So turn from the waist. I want two more. Turn it. There you go. Turn it. Turning using your entire core to do that. Now what you'll find, and I'm guilty of this as well, if you hear something or something maybe even you're trying to look that way, you'll use your head. But think about your core moving when you turn. Your head and your shoulders, they will automatically come. But using this, our midsection, we don't always use it. We use our head, okay? So again, this middle section is core. Let's do the other side. Let's turn with our waist. Again, we're turning with the waist. The shoulders and the head are there for the ride, but it is the waist, it's that midsection that's moving. I want two more. There we go. And turn. So when you do that, again, awakening that body, again, you may be on a long call where you're sitting there, you can turn, but guess what? You can add your upper body as if you're reaching for something. So when you turn, you can reach up and come back down. If you're sitting down, turning, reaching up, picking up something, coming back down. So let's go. Let's turn, reach, bring it back. Turn, reach up. I want you turning with that waist, okay? You're nice and tall. 4 more. Reach up. 3 more. I better have a smile. 2. There we go. I want 1 more. And lift up and bring it back, okay? So again, that midsection, that's what's working. Let's do 8 on the opposite side. Are we ready? Remember, this is the area that's moving. So we're turning, reaching up. We're turning, reaching up. There we go. 6 more. Turn, lift up. There we go. We've got our rhythm going. I'd like 4 more, please. Turn, reach up. 3. It's 2. And it's 1. Very good. Bringing it back down. Using that upper body to move, to get to utilize it, okay? I want us to do exercises with this upper body. We're going to extend our arms down. Now, if you have arms on the side of your chair, just put your arms over the arms of the chair, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to come and we're going to go to the middle and we're going to come back down. So we're going to come up. So we're our own little, I guess, airplane, helicopter. And when you do this, you're going to feel this down your entire back if you're sitting up. So your shoulders, and we're not going too high because we don't want to injure ourselves. We always want to be safe. So we're just lifting up and bringing down, almost like our own little play airplane. So we're coming up and we're pressing down. We're not letting those arms fall down. We're pressing them down. There we go. So lift up, press down, lift up. There we go. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let our arms stay here. Now what you will find so often, we want to go and buy weights. I'm guilty as well. Where are my weights? My 3 pounds, my 5 pounds, my 10 pounds, where are my weights? But did you know your body is weight? and just holding your arms, holding them will give you an unbelievable opportunity to utilize your weight, your own weight. So holding your body, don't squeeze, don't give me that tension in that neck and that shoulders. They're relaxed. You're just holding your arms. It sounds so very strange, but you're like, what? Yes, utilizing our weight when we do this, our own body weight, okay? Hold your arms. And if you would, just try this. If it's your favorite song you want to sing, if you want to sing a round or two of happy birthday, if you want to put on your favorite music, but holding your body, holding these arms out will give you an unbelievable opportunity for your strength. Absolutely. And it's nothing I have in my hands. It's just I'm holding my arms up, okay? I hope you're holding them. Don't let them fall. There we go. Where's my smile? Thank you very much. There we go. Now what we're going to do, give me like maybe 10 more seconds right here. Again, opportunities. My shoulders, my back, I'm sitting up. My midsection is nice and strong, it's tall. There we go. And I'm going to slowly lower my arms down. I hope you join me with that just to understand how important that is to move that body and to hold that body, even in a chair. So if you're on a Zoom call and you're thinking, wow, I would love to move my body, you could simply do that with your arms, okay? So let's try a little bit more with those arms. Let's extend those arms out. Our palms are facing forward, okay? And we're just gonna bring those arms in, turn our hands out and bring it as if we're swimming, okay? So we're gonna press the water away. We're gonna pour the water to us. Now your shoulders are relaxed. Again, no hunching up, and you're sitting up nice and tall. So we're gonna press and pour. We're gonna press and pour. And we could change the rhythm of this. So halfway, all the way, halfway, or we could just make it fluid, okay? So you're turning your arms out every time you do it. So you're going to bring the water in. And if you were in water, oh my goodness, this would feel so amazing. But it doesn't matter because we have our air water. So we're pressing. There we go. We're pressing it to us and away. I want 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's just hold it again, just for a few seconds. You would be surprised how this will help you with your strength. In a chair, just because we're sitting down, it doesn't mean we don't work. It's really just another opportunity to work differently, okay? Now right here, slowly let those arms fall down. Hope that felt like you got something in. Now I'm gonna tell you something with your chair, and my mom always says, sit with your legs together. Your legs need to be together. But for this exercise, I want you to take your legs out and match the legs on the chair, okay? So your legs are out, and what's stable is your heels are to the legs of the chair. So your legs and the chair legs are together. They're equal, okay? So your legs are apart for this, okay? Now, again, I'm still sitting up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take my leg, think about the top of your thigh, okay? And when I say the top of your thigh, it's going to be your quad, but hey, it's your thigh. So what you're going to do with your heel, you're going to bring that leg up. So you're extending it up, and what's working it is the top of the thigh. You're not bringing it up with a kick, you're bringing it up with the heel. And it's to the leg of the chair. So I want you to extend that leg out and think about what's doing it is the top of that thigh. There you go. I want 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? So again, my legs are matching the legs of the chair. Let's go with the other leg. Again, it's the top of your thigh, that quad that's doing it, okay? So we're extending up, and it's almost like we're using our heel. And if I had my name written on the bottom of my shoe, you would be able to read it. I'm extending the leg exactly that much, that high. And I can feel that working that thigh. Give me 4 more. It's 4. It's 3. It's 2. It's 1. Very good. I hope that was getting those legs and those thighs and waking them up, okay? So again, your legs are out. Now, if you're comfortable, and only if you're comfortable, you're going to use your hip to pull the leg up this time. So your hip pulls it up. Your hip is a strange thing, but you're going to feel that your foot is coming up, but it's not your foot that's doing the work. It's your hip, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down. There you go, okay? So again, your hip, your leg, your thigh, your foot is just there for the ride. So you're not lifting your foot. You're using the hip to do it, okay? Let's do 8 on the opposite side. We ready? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And notice the entire time I'm sitting up. I'm not relaxed. I'm not hunching over. I've got that back straight, that core, that midsection. Everything is engaged, okay? So now let's try that with the combination move. So we're going to lift the leg up, extend it out, and bring it down. We're going to lift it up, extend it out, and bring it down. We're going to lift it up, extend it. There we go. 4 more is 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, please. There we go. And notice I'm lifting. I am not kicking. I don't want that swat, okay? I want you to give me a smile, and I want you to extend your leg out without a flick. I want you to really think about, what are we doing? What are we moving? Okay? And again, that foot is just there. It's just getting a free ride. So let's go with the opposite leg. Bring it up, extend it out. We're doing 8 on this side. Okay? We're going to lift it up. There we go. Lift it up. I think I have 4 more. Sometimes I don't count correctly. I apologize. Give me 2 more. And then I always will add 1 on the end just in case I miscount. You know, don't want to cheat you. I don't want to cheat myself. There you go. Give me 1 more. There we go. So again, lifting those legs up, okay? Now, if you're comfortable with this, and only if you're comfortable, I want you to take 1 leg, just going to lift it up, and you're just going to bring it to the opposite, like it's on top of your thigh, not your knee, okay, but it's on top of your thigh, if you're comfortable. And if you're not, you can put that leg lower, okay? So you can just cross it at the ankle. Doesn't matter, okay? But if you can, I want you to lift it and just place it in your lap, so to speak, okay? So it's right here on top of the thigh. When you do that, immediately you feel that hip open up. It's just like someone's just opened up a door. You can feel that, okay? An amazing and wonderful stretch. Again, you're sitting at your desk. You're thinking, I really want to get that body moving. What can I do? Again, just crossing it on top of your thigh. Now, this move will give you even more of a deeper stretch. I'm going to just, remember how we leaned over from the beginning? I'm going to lean over. It's just a little lean, but you can feel that amazing stretch. Just incorporating so many things from a chair, okay? Don't sleep on the chair. It will give you an opportunity to, again, work differently. I'm going to sit back up. Okay, let me try that again. Leaning over. Where's my smile? Thank you. That's it. And bringing it back up. Let's try that one more time. Okay, lean over. Absolutely, that's it. And bring it back. Okay, so let's take this leg and let's just put it back on the floor. Again, you know, I'm matching my leg to my leg. Okay, so let's take the other leg. Now, let me tell you, one side may feel more flexible or more comfortable than the other. So you may have to give it more of a lift or a pull, but one side is just how we're made, will be a little bit more in your favor. And I'm going to lean over. And on this one, this is the side that I can't lean as much as I can on the opposite side. I can feel that stretch. And I wanted to feel noticeable, but never discomfort, just an awakening. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to sit back up. I'm going to lean over again, leaning over, giving it that stretch, saying, oh, hello, 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 hip. There we go. Bring it back. One more time. Give me a smile. Lean over. Great. There we go. And bring it back. Okay? So I'm going to put this leg down as well. Now, what I'm going to show you, and again, this is for you to do if you're comfortable. You see how I've got my legs to the chair? I'm going to bring my feet out just a little bit so they're not touching the legs. And I'm going to use that to just do me a few calf raises. I'm still sitting up nice and tall. I've got these calf raises. And you may feel like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize I could do my calves while sitting down. Absolutely. Your legs are out and you're just bringing them right up. And now let's slightly turn our feet in. Okay? And when we do, again, we're still lifting up those heels. We're going to lift them up. I want 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take those feet and we're going to turn them out like our own plie. Okay? So our feet are out and we're going to lift from there. Again, working those calves 3 different ways. There we go. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Okay? Let's bring those legs together. Okay? We're still, again, core is engaged. We're sitting up nice and tall. And what I'm going to do now is just lift the leg up and extend it straight out. But I don't let it touch the floor. Okay? So it's up. So I'm constantly engaging the top of that thigh. Okay? So it's a lift. It's not touching. It comes close, but it doesn't touch. Okay? So it's a lift and it's going straight out. I want 2 more, please. 2 more. How about that? I want 1 more. And bring it down. Okay? Opposite leg again. We're sitting up. Shoulders are relaxed. None of this. None of this. Relaxed. Engaged. Extending that leg out. And it does not touch the floor. Okay? So, again, giving that little bit of lift and hug. There we go. That's it. I want 2 more. Give me 1 more. And bring it down. Let's take this foot and let's just roll that ankle. Now, what you're probably seeing when you look at this is my foot moving, but really it's my ankle that's turning, that's causing the foot to move. So I'm not using my foot, I'm using the ankle, okay? Understanding that. So we're doing it, let's go in the opposite direction. So it is my ankle that's doing the work. And sometimes when we have, body parts moving, we're thinking we're working one part, but maybe that part is just there as a free ride, okay? Let's put it down. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to just keep it a little bit lower so you can see that it is my ankle that is doing the work. Yes, the ankle is doing the work. It's doing the rotating, and I'm going to take it in the opposite direction. Okay? There we go. And put it down. And I don't know if you've heard this phrase, but people say it's a catchphrase, and that is, sitting is the new smoking. So because so often we're sitting down. And even when we're sitting, I encourage you to move, because you're sitting, okay, so what? You still can move. You can do so many things in that chair. And exercise from that chair, movement from that chair, it's just like if you were standing up. So don't forget that, okay? I'm going to show you a move where, remember when I took my legs out to match the chair, and then I'm going to bring them back. So if we were to do this, think about what that is if we were standing. That would be like our own little jumping jack. And then we could add our arms so we can have our arms out and in. So what I don't want is, oh, Jerri, I can't do that. Well, guess what? Let's modify it to fit what you do. So we have movement from this chair, just extending my arms up, okay? And taking my legs out to match the legs of the chair, okay? So be it strength, be it cardio, be it balance, be it flexibility, so many things we can do from the chair. If I wanted to stand up behind the chair for balance, I could hold on to the chair and do so many things. So don't ever think that the chair is a limit. The chair is an opportunity, okay? So I hope that you've enjoyed these moves this morning. And what I always try to say is take these moves, put on your favorite music, and just repeat them. You don't need equipment. Your body is this amazing machine. So the chair, you and me, I've totally enjoyed it this morning. I hope that maybe you learned something. Maybe you realize that, hey, let me not underestimate that chair. So Judy, I hope you were doing it in the background as well. What about that?
Oh, all right, Jerri. Yes, you're so true. I was. I had to really change shirts because I had to get those arms moving, and keeping a smile with long sleeves was kind of restricted. But we thoroughly enjoyed it, and we really worked this chair this morning. I hope everyone else enjoyed it as much as I did. So at this time, I want to let all of you know that we've dropped a survey link in the chat box. So please take a moment to let us know what you think about the program. And if you have any questions for Jerri, please enter them into the chat section. In the meantime, here's a quick commercial about our upcoming events. All right. It appears as though I don't see any questions. However, I do see a lot of comments. So I will acknowledge at this time Margaret Davenport wanted to let you know it was a great class. She really moved this morning. So did C. Davis. Thanks, really enjoyed today. Danetta Turner, I always look forward to this class. So Jerri, it appears as though the enthusiasm was definitely there. I know you've gathered the smiles, and I know arms have been moving and the chair is really tired. So, with that in mind, I would like to say thanks for joining us. And remember to tune in Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central for the next session of Mindful Movement. Have a marvelous Tuesday and keep moving. Goodbye.